Holy fucking shit. Someone at Apple is getting fired. It happened again. The unreleased M5 iPad Pro has fallen into the hands of Russian YouTuber Wilsacom. If this name and face sound and look familiar, that's because they do. This is the same guy that leaked the M4 MacBook Pro weeks ahead of its announcement last year. That turned out to be 100% correct. Whoever this guy is, you are a legend. So I'm going to deep dive into all of the changes in this new M5 iPad Pro and some details you may have missed. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is the wallpaper on the box the same? Well, for those who remember, this exact same thing happened with the M4 MacBook Pro leak last year. For the more minor upgrades, Apple has kept the wallpaper on these devices the same. This happened with the M4 MacBook Pro, A17 Pro iPad mini, M4 MacBook Air, A16 iPad, and the M3 iPad Air. So yes, this means basically the exact same design. However, there's one key change. On the back, there's no longer any text on the back. No iPad Pro branding, no device info, nothing. Just the Apple logo. Now, Wilsacom questioned if this was something with their particular unit. However, that's not the case. This exact same change happened with the M3 iPad Air and the A16 iPad earlier this year. And it falls in line with the design on the iPhone and MacBooks. Just a recognizable Apple logo on the back now. Other than that, basically no other design changes. In fact, this leak exposed that Mark Gurman's rumor about dual front-facing cameras on the M5 iPad Pro is 100% incorrect now. There's only one front camera in the same landscape position as the M4 model. And no, it's not the new 18 megapixel center stage camera from the iPhone 17 and iPhone Air. And as I'm sitting here editing this video, another iPad Pro leaked by another Russian YouTuber, and this one says and shows that it indeed does have a second front camera, though it does look a bit hard to see, honestly. We even got a look at the user guide for the iPad Pro, and it still mentions the Apple Pencil Pro and Thunderbolt/USB 4, meaning no new Apple Pencil and no Thunderbolt 4 or Thunderbolt 5. But you can tell that this is a new user guide, as it showcases the new control center design from iPadOS 26, further cementing this being legitimate. So, really, the changes all stem down to the performance of the M5 chip. Unlike last year, we haven't seen the M5 chip used in any product yet, so this is our first look at this chip's performance. Now, keep in mind that this chip is likely downclocked compared to the M5 that will be used in the upcoming Macs to better fit in the 5.1mm body of the iPad Pro. Luckily, Wilsacom compared this new iPad Pro to the old, or well, current M4 iPad Pro, which should give us a very accurate comparison. And oh man, this thing is fast. First, it's been revealed that the base model has been upgraded from 8GB of memory to 12GB of memory now, just like the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone Air. In Geekbench single core, the M5 chip reaches 4133. That's about 10% faster than the M4's single core, but multi-core is about 15% faster than the M4 at 15437. That's a pretty reasonable improvement year over year. Now, keep in mind that this is the binned M5 chip. This chip has a 9-core CPU with 3 performance and 6 efficiency cores. The full 10-core version is only available on the 1 and 2TB models. But really, the CPU isn't the highlight of the M5 chip's performance. The headliner is no doubt the GPU. The GPU reaches 74,568 compared to 55,702 on the M4. That's 34% faster. 34% year over year with the same amount of GPU cores is absolutely amazing. That's actually the biggest generational leap in GPU performance ever for the M series. And you might be sitting there and wondering, okay, but what am I going to use this performance for on the iPad? Well, with what iPadOS 26 has shown us, it's clear that Apple is starting to take the iPad very seriously. iPadOS 26's new windowing system could very much benefit from the faster silicon and especially the increased 12 gigabytes of memory. Plus, this amount of memory and the new GPU architecture with neural accelerators from the A19 Pro will allow for significantly better on device AI performance. Not necessarily Apple Intelligence, but like real on device AI. And who knows, maybe this amount of memory could enable new Apple Intelligence features down the road. And even if you're not looking forward to the M5 in the iPad Pro, this will give us a good idea of the performance gains we'll see with the M5 Max. And again, the M5 Max will be even faster than this, as they'll have more CPU cores and a higher clock speed. Overall, in terms of silicon, this is a very exciting update, even if the rest of the hardware is pretty underwhelming. So that's the new M5 iPad Pro leaked in its entirety. We should expect an official announcement from Apple about the M5 iPad Pro very soon in October, which is literally starting tomorrow. So be on the lookout on Apple's newsroom very soon. It'll likely be announced alongside a new M5 Apple Vision Pro, and perhaps a few more new products. But even with that, it's still super surprising and exciting to see the entire thing leaked ahead of time. It's times like this that I live for in the tech community, getting excited for future products. And I'm grateful to have experienced something like this 2 times, 2 years in a row. Let me know what you think of the new iPad Pro. What are your thoughts about this leak? And if you're picking one up.